The Echo Beneath the Earth. In the late autumn of 1923, I received a letter from my old colleague, Dr. Edwin Cartwright, a man of considerable repute in the fields of archaeology and geology. His letter, however, betrayed a certain urgency, a madness creeping between the lines, urging me to join him in a remote village near the Blackwood Mountains. It was not the man I once knew who wrote those words, but something else, a soul on the edge of despair. Upon arrival, I found him gaunt and sleepless, his once sharp eyes clouded with something other than fatigue. "It is below," he whispered, leading me without further explanation into the cold, damp tunnels of an excavation site. His team had uncovered a series of ancient, unnatural caverns deep beneath the earth, caverns whose walls pulsated with a sickly, greenish light. Symbols unknown to any human tongue writhed across the stone like living things. "I warned them not to dig further," Cartwright rasped, his voice trembling. "But curiosity, our greatest sin, drove us deeper until we found it." At the bottom of the cavern was a doorway, vast and grotesque, formed from a substance neither stone nor metal. A fetid odor wafted from beyond, as though the earth itself exhaled death. My very presence near it filled me with an unnamed dread, a sensation that gnawed at the edges of sanity. "Listen," Cartwright hissed. And there it was, the sound. Not a sound produced by any living creature, but a deep, resonating echo that rolled like distant thunder through the bones of the earth. It was no mere noise. It was a voice, old and incomprehensible, speaking in a language never meant for human ears. "They call it the Black Song," Cartwright muttered, his hands shaking as he pointed to the door. "It has spoken to me, night after night, in dreams and in waking. It waits. It hungers." Before I could stop him, Cartwright flung open the door, revealing a vast void of utter darkness. The earth seemed to sigh in relief, or perhaps in anticipation. A wave of cold engulfed us, and from the abyss, something began to stir. Something ancient, forgotten by time and space. As the blackness moved, it devoured the light. The air became thick, oppressive, filled with the agonized whispers of those long dead, those who had dared, like us, to seek the forbidden knowledge beneath the world. In that moment, I understood. This was no mere tomb, no relic of a forgotten age. It was a prison, and we had just unlatched the door. The last I saw of Cartwright was his face, pale and frozen in terror, as the shadows took him. I fled, my mind barely my own, haunted by the reverberating echoes that still claw at my thoughts. The door beneath the earth is open now, and I fear that soon it will not be only Cartwright who hears the Black Song.